the Littlest Chef.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the Littlest Chef. Everybody, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So today we are making a Haitian dessert called comparette, aka coconut ginger rock cake.
And little man came all the way from his hood to mine just to eat this rock cake. You want to say hi, little man? Yeah. Boof, 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 boof. Hey, everybody, what's up? All right, are you hungry, little man? Yeah. All right, let me show you how this is done. Let's get in the kitchen. All right, everyone, so these are the ingredients for the rock cake. Here we have some salt. Here we have 3 cups of flour combined with 2 cups of fresh grated ginger. I mean, not ginger, coconut. And we have a half of a cup of candied ginger. We have 2 tablespoons of freshly ground ginger. Then we have cinnamon, vanilla extract, baking powder, 2 eggs, honey, and 1 teaspoon of lime zest. And did I say the brown sugar? If not, this is it. All right, so first things first, to the dry ingredients, I am gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. Let me get this out of the way. So I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, that's good enough. Then I'm gonna go and add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2. Okay. Then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. I love cinnamon in this recipe, you guys. All right, 1 tablespoon. Then we're also gonna add our 1 teaspoon of lime zest. This is just the zest of one, nice big lime. Okay, and then here we have our candied ginger. Let's add it to this mixture. All right. Now, the rest of this stuff is wet. So when you're baking, you need to mix the dry stuff with the dry stuff and the wet stuff with the wet stuff. All right, so let's mix this up. And this might actually be a little bit tough because so many things are in here, but we're gonna try our best to get this really mixed up. And if you can, I would just go in with your hands to kind of break up the coconut pieces a little bit more. Okay. Any big chunks that you see, just like that, just break it up. I totally forgot. What you're gonna do before everything is preheat your oven, 350 degrees. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is to combine our wet ingredients. So here we have a stick of butter. Okay, and we're gonna cream our butter and our sugar together. So this is just 1 stick of butter. And we're gonna use half of a cup of brown sugar. Oh no. All right. And then since we put in a little bit more than half of a cup of brown sugar, we're gonna use a little bit less of the honey. Okay. Squeeze that honey out. Ooh. I need to work on my upper body strength, guys. Okay. Come on, honey. Come on, honey. Come on, honey. Okay, that's good enough. Come on. All right. The honey said I can't do it anymore. All right. So this is all the honey I got out of there. It looks like, yeah, it looks like a fourth actually. I think that should be fine. All right. Now make sure this is nice and combined. All right. So all of that, the butter and the sugar is nice and the honey are nicely combined. If it wants to come out. Then to this, we're gonna add our egg. This is 2 eggs that I scrambled. And then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And then last but not least, we're gonna add a little bit of our ginger. So here we had about, we can add it all. We had about 2 tablespoons of freshly grated ginger. So we're gonna combine all of that together, okay, into a paste. Okay, now this is how it's gonna look. It's gonna look a little nasty, guys, but it is what it is. So now what we're gonna do is make sure this is combined, and we're gonna pour our dry ingredients into our wet. Okay. All right, we're gonna start combining everything. Let's add a little bit more of this mixture. Make them literally like a meatball, okay, guys? One. Two. I'm gonna try to get 8 out of this mixture. 2. All right, so this is how our rock cakes look before they go into the oven. These things are gonna stretch. They're gonna become nice and brown and toasty. So like I said, you're gonna put this under the oven for 350 degrees for, I would say, between 30 to 45 minutes. But check to see. Some people like it a little bit on the lighter side. Some people like it like crispy and dark. I personally like it a little bit crispy and sec and dark. So if you guys like it well done, just leave it in the oven for longer. But I think about 35 to 45 minutes should be just fine. All right, I'll see you when it's done.